Alright, let's talk about Type Soul, bro. This game, for what I might say is controversial, but this game is full of Jews, bro. I'm so fucking serious. It's unironically full of Jews, bro. And I'm being so dead ass. Number one, everything's broken. I am so fucking serious. Everything is fucking broken in the game. Nothing is balanced. Everything is broken. And there's literally, unironically, nothing that you can do about the broken things. All the broken things in the game are generally retarded. And, you know, if there's a few people in the world as of right now that think some of this stuff is actually fair. If you're one of the people that think some of this stuff is fair, you unironically need to go kill yourself. And if you disagree with me, I'm telling you right now, that bridge is looking mighty fine for you. So, number one, right? This full AoE Cyclone shit, I'll put it on screen right now. This full AoE Cyclone shit is not only is it unblockable, but it will guard break you if you try to block it. There is nothing that you can do except for sit there and get hit. And plus, right, since it's a frame 1 move, you will always get hit by it. There's nothing you could do about it because you gotta remember, this is Type Soul, right? You're supposed to parry everything in the game, and if you can't parry everything in the game, you're fucked. But that's why you can dash. That's why the dashing in this game is so good, because the flash steps in the game are so good because you could just run away from everything if you really wanted to. That's the thing about the game. So, but the thing is that some of the new stuff in the game, except for the Broly gauntlets, you can run away from. Well, the Broly gauntlets are super easy to run away from. Even somebody without speed could dodge that shit and run away from it. You don't need flash step to dodge that because it's super balanced. But everything else, if you don't have a minimum of a full speed build, 60 speed, you cannot escape things. You literally can't escape this skill. You're fucked. Turn your ass over and get fucked. You're fucked, buddy. It's over. So I do think that they need to nerf every single thing, and they need to nerf everything. And for the new style, for the new, what's it called? I think it's a clash. Yeah, for the new skill tree / clash, that shit is broken. Like, people are saying right? I'm using Capiora in these clips, and people are saying my Capiora is broken when they're literally using the fucking new skill tree and losing to me, bro. I don't know if that means you fucking suck or you're just shit at the game and you need to go end your life. I don't know what the fuck that's saying, but honestly, if you're losing to Capiora, something that got nerfed to the ground and buffed a little bit, I wouldn't even call it a buff. The only buff you get, they nerfed it to the ground. The only buff you get is the fucking they nerfed the crit cooldown a little bit, so you get your crit a lot more now. And then they gave the soul style back, but it's not, you don't get like a lot for every hit though. You get only a few from each hit when you pop the crit though. That's the thing about it. But people are losing and then saying that this shit is broken when literally it got nerfed to the ground. And by the way, when this thing got nerfed to the ground, people were still calling it broken, which is fucking crazy. Why can't people just make up their fucking mind? I'm so serious. Why can't people make up their mind? Because it's utterly insane. There is no way people can make up their mind because, right, this new stuff in the game, right, the new stuff in the game that they added for the update is broken. It's honestly broken. It's like some stuff you'll see from Type Soul Modded. I'm not gonna lie, this might be utterly ripped from Type Soul Modded. It's either that or ABA Modded. And I don't want to talk about Yuha Baha because he is the pinnacle of ABA Modded. That's a character you see in ABA Modded. They literally stole the Yuha Baha from ABA Modded and called it a day. I'm not even joking. They did. Go look. They're both broken, and they I swear they both do the same thing. It's crazy. So not only is everybody running around with this dev spec, literally running around with this dev spec. People are running around with this dev spec, right? It's And then the new skill tree, you can literally zip around with, you can go invisible and zip around with a full true stun combo that the opponent can't do anything about. So you're honestly just cooked. There's nothing you can do in this game, because if everything is going to be broken, I don't think that this game will survive. I mean, Setro left, the game's at 10k players, yeah, whatever. But this game, unironically, will not survive if they're just gonna keep adding broken stuff. Will they nerf it? I'm not too sure. How am I supposed
To know, I'm not these retarded ass devs. Do I think they're retarded? 100%. These guys are fucking stupid. Ever since Setro left, these niggas are just adding dev specs. No, what? Like we need somebody like Setro or something to put these guys in check. But don't bring back Setro. That nigga will just kill the game again. But we need people to have functional lobes and brains to actually show that they need to nerf this, because this, I don't know how long this is gonna go for until this is not nerfed, but it's going to be a long time. And people are just gonna get right. People that are using like actual viable builds that are like actually skillful, they're gonna lose to this shit all the time, because it's going to be annoying. I seen some dude running the new skill tree with full speed, zipping around, dashing around me like he's fucking Virgil, just TPing around, going in TP and going invisible, going fucking super Power Ranger mode, flying across the air and shit like he's the 1930s Megazord. I could you not? This shit is fucking crazy. Like this, like it's just crazy. And then Fullbringers are still in ranked, and Simon literally has a true stun combo. Are we serious? Like at this point, we are just adding anything, right? So the only thing in the game that is actually viable or, you know, balanced is Broly. The Broly cuffs, that is the only thing in the game that is balanced. And I'm surprised they even dropped something that could be, that could be balanced. You know, ever since Setro left, I said to myself, it is over for this game, because I fucking knew there was gonna be broken shit in the game. And what did I say? There's broken stuff in the game. This is crazy. I have never seen anything like this since fucking Ricardo came out. When he came out, and then he was just so broken they had to nerf him when he came out. They literally nerfed Ricardo 3 seconds later because he was unironically just broken. He was the best character in the game. Nothing could beat Ricardo. Like if you went against Ricardo, you were dead. That's how bad this is. It's over. And I don't know how long it will take for this game to die again if they keep on releasing this broken ass shit, but it's crazy. It's unironically crazy. And then right, one of my friends said, what did that crazy ass nigga say? Right, he got hit. Right, I was 1v1ing him, and then I was asking his opinions about, like, he was using that spinny cyclone shit I was talking about earlier in the video. Back at, like, I don't know what I was talking about, but I was talking about it back in the video, right? And I asked him, do you think this shit is broken? Right, this nigga unironically looked dead at the screen. He took a pause, right? This fucking femboy, right? This lovable, this freaky freak, sexual, big butt, fat ass femboy, right? Oiled up, big booty femboy looked into the screen and straight up looked into my eyes through the screen and said, yes, I think it's fair. So I'm honestly I'm amazed that this delusional ass nigga said this shit. So I'm like, I immediately just opened my mouth wide open, and I left the call after that. I genuinely left the call after that, because there's no way he fucking said that. And I was just like, wow. And I immediately I just left and hopped on Limbus Company. And that was, what was that, yesterday? I think that was yesterday. That was yesterday night. And that's honestly crazy. I honestly can't lie. He has to be on some crack. He's smoking some good ass crack in order to think that this update is actually viable. Because there's no fucking way. There's honestly no way. And I can't believe it either. You know, you're probably on your screen like, holy shit, no way. I have never wanted to go through the screen and slap somebody so bad before. Because he's like, I knew after I left that call, his ass was fucking laughing. He was laughing his ass off. I knew he was laughing his ass off, because there's no fucking way he decided to think that shit was like that. I think he was joking. I honestly think he was joking, because there's no fucking way. And plus, right, also, he said, oh yeah, you can block it too. Nigga, you cannot block in Type Soul. The smallest M1 can bring your posture from 0 to 100 real quick, and you're gonna get pulled. Your dad's unironically gonna get put in a full fucking combo. Platonically, it's impossible to block and type soul without taking trillions of damage. Unironically, it's impossible. It is. But other than that, I hope you guys like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys really soon for my next video I'm gonna post.